Wouldn't you like to be sustainable? Get your high-tech greenhouses today. What is a greenhouse? This is a greenhouse. This is a greenhouse. This is a greenhouse. Not exactly what I mean, but on the right track. Greenhouses have many meanings depending on the country. Greenhouses here are usually known as a structure covered with a transparent material that shines natural light for plant growth. In Australia, it's known as protected cropping. We use large structures to grow non-field crops and sometimes include modern techniques like controlled cooling and heating. Now that's normal greenhouses. To reach the achievement of high-tech greenhouses, you need to accomplish some things. For example, the walls have to be up to 8 meters high, significant reduction in pesticide use, roof and wall ventilation, it must have a superior crop and environmental performance, advanced to full automation, highly productive and environmentally sustainable. But the real question is, what can it do? It can improve crop yield, nearly doubling production rates. It can improve quality and quantity of the crops. It can reduce pesticides used for the crops. It can reduce chances of pests and diseases affecting your crops, and it can bring less harm to the environment. But who can it benefit? It can benefit you and the environment and farmers and governments, this country, the earth, everywhere. Too far. Do you like food? I like food. The world likes food. This world is constantly growing, and by 2030, food production needs to nearly double to be able to feed everybody. With the help of greenhouses, you'll be getting more than enough food for everyone. Oh, and don't worry, farmers. I know how frustrating it is when your crops are being attacked and you're wasting so much money. With greenhouses, it will heavily reduce the pests and diseases that come for your crops. Now, with my personal experience in greenhouses, I observed great things. There was an extraordinary company named Priva. Priva is a very helpful system for high-tech greenhouses. It can control the whole greenhouse just from your phone. Priva creates the best climate for your crop. Priva also controls the light, the temperature, the air humidity, and the CO2 concentration all in the greenhouse. Priva also assists with water management, whether it's drip, irrigation, ebb and flood systems, or overhead irrigation. Priva helps with the decontamination and the management of the water supply in the greenhouse or in your tanks. Greenhouses are the future. Don't believe me? There's been many studies showing growth differences between field production compared to greenhouse production. For example, a man named Graham Smith compared statistics for field and greenhouse tomato production. Working on 1 hectare for both, Smith discovered that the field production was producing 11,000 plants and the greenhouse produced 22,000 plants. Smith's annual field production reached 69,000 kilograms and the greenhouse production peaked at 585,000 kilograms. With the field production meeting market values, giving $1.40 per kilo, and the greenhouse tomatoes valued at $3 per kilo. At Western Sydney University, in their very own high-tech greenhouse, we were focusing on capsicums. On average, capsicums in the field grow to reach 40 to 60 centimeters high. In the high-tech greenhouse, the capsicums were reaching up to 350 centimeters high. This clearly showing the difference in production rates, as well as showing that greenhouses produce superior quality, quantity, and exceed in market returns. To summarize everything that has been said this video, greenhouses have so many advantages. In this growing world that we live in, it is vital that we find solutions to secure the future. Greenhouses are able to produce up to a sustainable and a satisfactory level that will only benefit the world. With spectacular technology like Preva, climate control, and sunlight control protecting the crops and improving efficiency, greenhouses have a higher success rate, thus improving quality and quantity. This is seen through the Graham Smith example of his tomato crops in the field and the greenhouse. This is also seen through the growth of capsicums in the Western Sydney University high-tech greenhouse. So what are you waiting for? If you're a landowner, get your high-tech greenhouse today, because greenhouses are the future.